Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting,
What do you need?
promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna...
I gotta admit, it's bold.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making...
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction,
Paimon's a little worried.
to be honest, I feel the same. But
Candace gave us a compliment.
your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today, as only when you're safe can the plan be successful. You're welcome. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also,
Yes, she did. But our plan is not child's play. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you...
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of
Speaking of the front line...
Of course. Compared to the mercenary. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safe... Just think about that mercenary who lost his mom.
Well, being a scholar is also...
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members...
This guy.
All in... Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have... But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a... Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden... The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to...
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what at least, that's what Tainari took. Wait a second.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause...
But if that's the case...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
stop.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base. Whatever the boss says. Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing?
I gave them some...
It's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are...
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared, but...
Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. Traveler, I want you to record something into this Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Now, please get...
You want us to record our conviction?
Yes.
Paimon is still...
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. Because, to achieve this impossible task,
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievement. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording.
But what was the point of doing this?
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this after all that time.
A fool?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify.
But
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even...
things you're interested in are really out there.
Anyway, that's enough. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Reba.
Small project.
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few...
The weather is lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again.
I thought we agreed on a plan. The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties.
But it's still the best plan we have. Is a former...
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment. So had I known Al-Haytham would give you the...
Look, you already know that we're all...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not...
Seems you really do understand.
Traveler, Paimon. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest...
Wait! How can we work with...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the air... My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this... He also said that with the help of Sino and the... I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say...
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like...
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with...
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we can't... We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Well, now that... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless, since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation.
Okay, you have a deal.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
What should I say after I'm done with this? I want to take on a commission from some mercenaries. Traces of King Deshret's leaders in the desert. Because things are so...
Yeah. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near...
Ah, of course. But who exactly are you planning to arrest?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el-Akhmar in Port Ormos.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar?
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to check. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you... Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Maham, no matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I'm... Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to...
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well haven't you ever thought about it? Just how?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety...
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who... However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be... Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could be decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complex. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped. Next time, pay attention.
Will do.
Just remember to stay...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full
There's no need for flattery.
Yes.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern...
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites. Any questions about the...
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. Get ready.
Because things are so, ergo they are such.
New punching bag.
Everyone hold hands!
Decided by destiny.
Time to go to work.
Delve into destiny.
Riptide.
Written in the stars.
Now you're testing my patient will. Meet again.
This should cover food and rent for a while.
mission! Let's go meet Sino in the desert! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation, since this is a big case for the Academy.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the case.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat! Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What are you judging from those shiny weapons?
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sale.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time. Brothers! For that slut!
Hey! Positions! Everyone hold hands!
Decided by destiny! Leave my space!
I see everything!
It's over.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in—
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs!
I'm afraid you'll—
King Deshret will curse you!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Reba.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further—
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went real—
Yes. Things went—
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Rahman there?
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Yeah, you're the reason why
It's not the time to sell it. Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if—
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given, if we need help, Tainari, get ready for the next phase.